It is here, ladies and gentlemen. College Football 25 is here, and we're beginning our first dynasty here with the Arkansas Razorbacks coming in at 84 overall with an 84 offense and 85 overall defense. This is a 4-star program in the SEC West, currently with the pro scheme on offense and a 4-2-5 defense. Hopefully we can lead this team with a brand new head coach. Okay, so we're selecting our backstory currently for our head coach, and I'm not going to start things out with the recruiter. I want to make this as difficult and immersive as possible. So I don't want to come in and be just a stud recruiter out the gate. So we're going to actually focus in on being a tactician that will boost our players' ratings on game day. So scheme will be a big part of our focus. All right, so here we are. This is Coach Gobot. She's going to be taking over as head coach for the Razorbacks. We're going to keep the offensive playbook and defensive playbook currently the same. We're going to focus our alma mater, of course. I graduated from the U of A back in the winter of 2015, so they're going to be my alma mater. The pipeline we're going to focus on is going to try to be North Texas, which is where I was born and raised. So we're going with that, an adaptive AI, aggressive, and we're going to try to be an aggressive downhill offense. Let's see if we can get this going. All right, and here we are. It's time to sign our 3-year deal. You see the run here of the last 10 years. It's been a lot of up and down with these Hogs. Back there in 2014-15, won back-to-back bowl games. 2016 had a winning year. Went through a terrible time for about 4 years before Sam Pittman came in, made a 9-4 team go out there, finish the season ranked, won a bowl, then beat the Liberty Bowl as well. Last year was a stinker. So here we are, ready to take over as a head coach for the Hogs. Sign the contract. All right, so here we are, opening menu. We have to set up a recruiting board, scout some prospects, look at our schedule, and then take a look at the roster to figure out who we want to redshirt. So first things first, let's take a look at the roster for this team as we're going to view the red shirts for this current roster, which again, 84 overall isn't horrible, but position by position here, Taylon Greed, the junior transfer from Boise, is a scrambling quarterback. I think he's going to be a lot of fun to use. But we have right here KJ Jackson. He's a freshman out of Montgomery, Alabama. He is a guy I think we may look at potentially being our actual backup for Taylon Green if he doesn't work out for us. So I'm actually going to withhold the red shirt. You can have the red shirt for 4 games. I may put it on him just to start. But if KJ's a guy we can use, we may pull the trigger on him. He's 73 overall. Halfback, we're being led out here by Jackson. We have DeBinion as well as Rodney Hill and Braylon Russell. It's a 4-back set. I'm actually not going to redshirt any of those either. Now, at the receiving core, got some seniors on the forefront here. We do have down here Kevin Kelly, a sophomore, 72 overall. We're going to hit that red shirt on him, and hopefully that red shirt can, not make him want to transfer out. We also have these other 2 freshmen that are not going to touch the field, so good to have that going. Luke Haas here, of course, he's going to be a huge stud for us, 89 overall. Not going to redshirt anybody there. We have a left guard freshman. We're going to hit that red shirt on him right here. Braham. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I apologize if I'm butchering it. I probably am. Right here, of course, you have Landon Jackson. He's the standout from Texarkana, Texas, actually where I went to school, Pleasant Grove. Back in high school, back in the day. But he's there starting off. We have Charlie Collins right behind him at 77 overall. I'm going to save his red shirt. I don't want to red shirt him right now. Defensively, not red shirting anybody there. Backup's not going to get red shirted. We'll go ahead and red shirt Simmons. We'll go ahead and red shirt Justin Logan as well. Cornerback, not the best. 84 overall is the highest we have. We have Selman Bridges. He's a freshman that will be our 4th stringer. I'm actually going to keep him. We're gonna save the red shirt for him, but these bottom 3 guys we're gonna red shirt for certain. Nothing there for Slaughter. Okay, nobody there. So we're in good shape. We have a freshman punter. We'll red shirt him. So that's the roster. But let's go ahead now and look at the recruiting board and figure out our needs. Okay, so we're going to first kind of focus this down a little bit, and we're going to look at the top 5 if we're in the interest of their school. So we're going to go top 5 and see what's around. Now, looking at our needs, if we're going to go look at team needs here, it says we need 1 quarterback, 3 halfbacks, because we do have a senior and probably some people are going to transfer out. We're good on receivers. A tight end could be helpful. So we really are looking at what it looks like on the offensive side of the football. We're going to need to rebound and go get some offensive linemen to help with the trenches up front. A quarterback is probably going to be something that would be a smart play for us for the future, even though we have three freshmen, excuse me, and a junior quarterback, but who knows who will come out of that. Running back's always going to be big. Defensively, it's kind of everything. So really, with this first year, the Hogs need just about everything you can think of. So let's just go get guys that are filling up the board here as we can take a look at who's going to fill their needs of being a top 5 interest in the Hogs. Number 1 guy we have right here is Santiago Bayless. He's a 4-star defensive tackle out of Texas. We're going to go ahead and add him on the board. We're going to go get, I'll just fill out this board and I'll show you what we get at the end. Okay, so we have filled out the board with 27 targets. We have 1,000 hours to recruit and we have 35 scholarships. So the top guy on our board here is Bayless. He's a defensive tackle, but let's go by position by position. We have several that are potential quarterbacks. So we have one guy that's for sure quarterback and then 4 athletes, which sometimes they'll go quarterback, sometimes they'll go down to receiver, but we have several there, 3 stars, nobody in 4-star for that category. Halfback, we have 4 targets, the biggest and best of which is most likely going to be Kroom here, Alex Kroom out of Little Rock, Arkansas. He is a power back, 6'1", 231, going to be a guy we really need to try to land for the Hogs because we're in his top 8 already, top 10. We need to make sure we can get this guy like that. But we're going to go ahead and get some things going as you take a look at the board. We have some good targets such as a Jaden Durant, 5-star right tackle. That'll help the offensive line out. And we have on defensive side, you know, Stack here at right end, Bayless, like we already mentioned, at defensive tackle. Linebacker is a little bit thin overall. Secondary only have 1. Right here we have Clowney's a 4-star free safety. And not much else. So let's go ahead and get this going and start offering these scholarships. So there's our first bust. It's Bayless. We offered him a scholarship, but he is a bust, unfortunately, which means he's going to be a guy that is not going to be as good as the 4-star you see right there. So he's probably more like a 3-star talent in all reality, but still maybe somebody we could utilize and really get. So we're going to see what the deal is on him. Currently 3rd now on his board with a scholarship offer. We're going to actually look at this guy. It's Emmanuel Maddox. Nothing's crazy. He's got 93 throw power. That's pretty solid overall. I don't see any of the like speed or anything like that, but he does have magician ability, road dog, and off platform. So he's a scrambling running a quarterback for sure for what we're seeing here. We're 5th on his board right now. That could be a good get for us at QB potentially. We're going to keep an eye on him. But I want to focus in here on Alex Kroom. He is going to be offered immediately right now. Give him that deal. Get him here. Let's see how he is. Fully scouted. He is going to be a bulldozer of a guy. You see the speed is at 90, which isn't horrible by any stretch of the imagination, but his strength is 85, break tackle 89, his trucking 88. He's head first ability, downhill ability, balanced ability. This could be a huge get for us. 8th on his list right now. That's not great. He is a guy that's looking for what it looks like his big things are going to be conference prestige, SEC playing time may come in and start playing style. Pro style offense will work well for him. His big deal breaker is proximity to home. We have an A, so that will work really well for us. He can play in his backyard here with the Hogs. That would be huge. We're also going to scout. We got a gem, our first gem. It's another halfback here. This is an elusive back, 92 speed, not that much more than what we just saw, but he's a little bit quicker of a back. And we offered him a scholarship, and we're going to see how he can pan out. I mean, getting 2 backs, 1 recruiting class won't hurt me at all. And there's another gem at receiver, Tim Huckabee, whatever his name is. You are going to give him a deal. He's 100% scouted. He's a gem. He's got 92 agility, 91 speed, pretty good medium route, short route. So this would be an underneath type guy. That's going to be running a lot of the just drags, zig routes, things like that. He's only 5'9", so it's a smaller dude we're going to put in the slot and let him do his thing. Now let's look here at Jaden Durant, probably one of the biggest guys on this board that we need to land at right tackle. Let's look at him. He is a gem. That is huge. A 5-star gem, #1 player in the state of Louisiana, 8th nationally and 3rd in his position. He is going to be solid. 84 block power on pass, our pass block power, 87 pass block finesse. His pass block overall is 85. His strength's 85. He is a pocket shield, a PA shield as well. A huge guy that we can land. His playing time, he needs a B-. We even A+ for that position. So Jaden Durant potentially could be a huge get for these Hogs to work down in the trenches for this offense in the future. And we just got our first commit, guys, off the get. Justice Gayton, he has automatically just gave us a verbal commit. That is amazing. We can't scout him because of that. That's a little bit unfortunate, but we did just get our first commit out of Charleston, Arkansas. He's a power center. Again, we'll take it. A commit is a commit, and especially this early, we'll take the verbal. All right, and now let's look here at John Stack. He is a bust. That's not great to see, but we have offered him probably now more of a 3-star. Let's look at Crumper here. Maybe he'll actually pan out to be something for us. He's a gem. There we go, 3-star gem. He's got pretty decent speed overall, acceleration. Out of Little Rock as well. We've now moved to first on his board over Ole Miss and Louisville. We'll take that. Defensive tackle now, though. We already looked at the bust of Bayless. Let's look here at Derek Parker. We offered. Let's look and see if we can get another gem. And it's a bust. That's going to be a guy we probably don't want to keep very high on our board down the line here. Now let's look at linebackers. We have 3. Let's see if any of these guys look like anything good. All right, we got a gem here in Gunnar Morton. We're going to go ahead and give him an offered as well. We're second on the board to SMU, excuse me. So he's a pretty solid power rushing outside backer for us, but we have him as a gem. We're second on his board. We gave him a deal. So we have 385 hours left. We're going to do a little bit of scouting here for our secondary. We have Alexander here, man-to-man corner out of Little Rock. He is okay. Nothing I'm seeing there that's like elite. This free safety, let's look at his. Julius Clowney. Okay, 89 speed. Agility is 85. His man coverage is 60. Hit power is 82. His zone coverage is 73. So kind of more of a run support type guy for sure. Strong safety here is Kowalkowski, as I'm, I guess, pronouncing that right. He's a run support guy as well. Not the best. The kicker, I'm not concerned about recruiting. So we still have 235 hours. I may go in and see if I can find a few more people on this board that we can give out to. Okay, so we added a few faces here that we need to look at, and one of them is Gabe Luck. He is from Allen, Texas, which is awesome. It's where I grew up. We're gonna give him a scholarship. We're not even on his list right now, so I'm not gonna throw out more money to him, or not more money, more points on the recruiting aspect of that. But he's a solid player. We got also here Sakai Hook. We're going to give him a scholarship, and we also have Steve Epinesa, whatever his name is. I can't pronounce things, but we got some decent things going there. We're offering those scholarships out. I am interested in seeing how good this guy is. Okay, he's not bad. What about not this guy? But if we look over here at where was the player at? Okay, let's look at Sakai Hook. Okay, well, I want to scout this guy and see what he can do. A gem. He's a gem. Okay. He's a run-stopping gem. Pretty solid stats. I like that a lot. And then Gabe Luck's a guy I really want to get high on his board at safety. Not a gem, not a bust. His brand exposure is his deal breaker. He needs a B-. We have an A- here at Arkansas, so maybe we can move up the board, but we're contending with pretty much all the big teams in the SEC, also Ohio State, OSU, TCU, and Penn State. So, you know, maybe a tough get with him. All right, with the recruiting done, let's take a look at this schedule for these Razorbacks. So again, this is true to life Razorback schedule. Overall, we have FCS West. Then we go on the road to Oklahoma State, then UAB. Those will be the first 3 games you will see in today's episode. So every episode will have 3 games per episode. After that, you see the rest of the schedule for the Hogs and SEC action. Gonna be a tough gauntlet. I'll be happy to make a bowl if we can make it this year. Now, we do have 5 coaching points that we can throw in. Now, the defensive side of things, we can't control that right now, right? The coordinators, but we can take a look here. We have tactician. We can go ahead and look at. That's our current tree we're utilizing. So let's look here. We got mobile quarterback boost on the run, throwing on run. I think that's gonna be really big for us. So we're gonna go ahead and throw a point into that. and that will be our first thing here is passing game. So now our mobile quarterback rating boost will boost to throw on runs and change the direction for our mobile quarterbacks, which we have a full house of. Also, if you want to take a look at the coordinators, which we can fire at any point, we have Chris Chillhouse here. He is a scheme guru, so he's good for big game bonuses. We get XP bonuses. On the defensive side of things, we have Tommy Williams. He's a master motivator. He has a gold perk here, Let's Grow, bigger XP gains whenever a player levels up. So those are our two coordinators, a C and a C- prestige. Not the best coaching staff, but you know what? It is what it is. Here's a look at the top 25 heading into week 1. We have this week off, but you can see the top 25 in the lay of the land. Comment below and let me know your honest thoughts in the real life top 25. Who do you think will be the teams that make it to the college football playoff, the expanded playoff that is, and which team do you think will take it all home? And here's your first look at the 2024 Heisman Trophy preseason watch. Ollie Gordon, the second, Shedeur Sanders, you have Judkins, Travis Hunter, and of course Beck there for the quarterback for Georgia. That's the top 5 as we head into our first games of the year. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, soak it in. We're at home, the Hogs kicking off their season as we get this going here in college football 25. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. The opening kickoff on the season is here as Anthony's back to return. Here we go. He's got a juke back. He hits a seam, gets down to the 25, where our offense will step onto the field for the first time this year, led by a new quarterback out of Boise State. There's Taylor Green. You have Jackson there with him. Here we go. We're actually going to audible out of this. Don't like the read I have on it initially. Here we go. Let's see what we got here on this. And I don't like what I'm seeing. The pocket collapsed down on me. We're going to get out of play. Pick up 8 for Taylor Green out of the pocket. 2nd and 2 for the Razorbacks. Here we go with a little inside zone. We got a block. We're going to juke back inside. Ooh, Jackson showing the strength, showing all sorts of finesse. And again, this Hog team should be able to have their way. We are playing on Heisman difficulty, so you guys do know. We have a block downfield there. Jackson picks up several more. Another big play. So after that big sack and a short gain there, it's 3rd and 15. So a great drive to start has amounted to not much so far on this drive. And now the pocket collapsing for Taylor Green and nowhere to go. So we're going to try our hand at the kicking meter for the first time. Oh my Lord, have mercy. All right, let's see. Oh, we shanked it. I held the button too long on the power. Wow, that's actually pretty difficult, especially Heisman difficulty. Maybe it's a little bit even crazier. Okay, number 23 toughest place to play. This crowd not super into it right now at this point. They're going inside zone, and they got it. First down. What we really need to play for right now, and if we can help it, is a turnover of downs or maybe even a missed field goal. Watch the jet sweep here. They're going to hit. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. We're there to snuff it out, though. Perfect. And here we go. 3rd and 6. They got everybody out wide. Landon Jackson there to set the edge. Loss of 1. 4th and 7 upcoming. So here we go. We need to block this, Bridges. Crowds up on their feet. Stripe out here in Fayetteville for the opening day. And it's left or right. He misses. And the stadium atmosphere helping out there for the Hogs. And we really need to start utilizing Stepanga out here. Number 16. The speed of him is absolutely insane. And we actually get a block. He maybe I was gonna say gone, but we got a huge gainer there for him. Wow. So a massive play. 1st and 10 now for the Hogs, and we got a screen pass, we got a block, and we got space ahead. Juke move, making a dude miss, making a second man miss. Big play for the Hogs. Oh boy, if I get the block here from Haas, we may be able to walk this into the end zone. There we go, we got the block. Jackson on fire, he is fuego into the end zone. Hogs with their first touchdown of the season. It's gonna be Jackson into the end zone, the big number 22. Woo! Gotta love the environment this game. Golly, I'm so pumped up about this. So the Hogs defense looking good, the offense looking even better. 3rd and 12 here for FCS West, and the pressure coming. He checks it down to the halfback. He gets almost all of it back, but he's shy by 2. Binion in the game for the Razorbacks in the backfield, 3rd and inches here, and we are going to get a block. Binion pushes through the block all the way for a first down, making it look easy right now on offense. 1st down and 10 now for the Razorbacks, and we got one-on-one coverage here. There's our big tight end, First down. Oh, they're bringing down the pressure here. Let's see what we got here with Armstrong on the slant. We hit him in stride into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Let's go. Off the slant, Armstrong's in, and the Hogs lead grows. All right, the defense gets us another stop, so we're picking things up now here. Next offensive series of things. 14-0 your score still, and we're going to hit this wide receiver slant. We get a block, and Tesla not able to do much with it. So 1st and 10, ball at the 10, and we're going to keep it on the read option, and it's going to be a sprint to the pylon. He's going to spin back. Woo-hoo! Putting on everybody's brakes. Touchdown, Taylor Green. He shoots up the arrow to the Hog Nation. So our defense has just been lights out. Now 3rd and 10. Last play most likely here of quarter 1. It's 21-0 Razorbacks, and we're going to throw that one underneath. We get a block. Tesla is going to be off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. Razorbacks, another touchdown. It is all Hogs here in week 1. And if we get a block here, you already see it loaded up. We will be off to the races yet again with Jackson. Here we go. We got one block. Can we outrun this man? We will. We're going to try to jerk. Oh, we get a little hurdle there. Big play. So down at the 1. Here we go with a strong toss, and it's going to be Jackson walking it in for another one. And the Razorbacks grow their lead. Most likely at half, we'll get some of these starters out of here. 1st and 10. We got a little fake here. Fake that. Let's see if he gets open. And we got him open. It's one-on-one. It's a big play for Jackson, and he breaks one, gets down inside the 20, down at the 16. So after a sack, a drop pass, it's 3rd and 19 now here for the Razorbacks, which is just not great. And we're going to see if we can get some blocks and get something back here. It's Tesla. He says, I'm going to get all of it back and then some. Down at the 2, 1st and goal. Our big hosses up front are not pushing the line at all. So here we are. And we're going to just, I mean, we take a sack. It's a turnover on downs. Nothing got open, and it's just a terrible dismantling there at the goal line for the Razorback offense. Thankfully, though, our defense does their job. We get the ball back 3rd and inches now here for the Hogs. And I'm going to go to the screen pass here. We're going to get a blocker, and we got another blocker. And we're going to go ahead and get out of bounds with about 53 seconds left in the half. 20 seconds and counting. Here we go, ladies and gents. Oh, we got him. Got him inside. Touchdown, Clark. Woohoo! What a move on the post. Touchdown, Hogs. And it's all Razorbacks here. Actually, I wasn't Clark. That was Satenga for the touchdown. 41 points in this first half. And that will do it for this one. First half was enough. We end up getting the win 63-20. The Razorback offense really on display in that first half, showing you that they can score in different ways, but you know, against an FCS team we expect that. Player of the game is Jackson, 164 yards on the ground on 20 attempts and 4 touchdowns. As our halfback, the senior, doing his job, doing it well. You see that play is just breaking speed open in the middle of the field. Incredible game from him. But we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 more games on today's episode. It's a mega episode of it. Let's have some more fun with these Razorbacks as we get ready for our next opponent. So I want to take a look at some of these stats. Look at Green, 482 yards in that game, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. On the ground, you know, pretty balanced attack. It was just Jackson lit it up on his 20 carries he had. Tesla, he had 169 yards. Wow. Jackson, 127 yards. Satenga had 100 yards. I mean, just big numbers all across the board for this offense. Defensively wasn't too bad either. We did have a couple sacks, not many. We didn't turn over the ball, or take away the ball, I should say. We had 1 fumble recovery, it says, or forced fumble, no recovery. So no takeaways. That's a bit lackluster. And we just got an SEC Offensive Player of the Week. Jaquindon Jackson, our senior, gets it done with that huge performance we just saw. He also just got National Offensive Player of the Week. Wow, what a start for the Hogs here in this franchise, this dynasty, as the offense now being put on display with a brand new head coach and OC. And taking a look at the top 25 heading into the next week, and not a ton of shuffling around, as everybody that should be here is. The only team that dropped was Clemson. They lost their first game against Georgia, 28-24, dropped down from 17 to 23 now. And taking a look at the recruiting board, some of the big targets we're looking at, Kroom, we are still first on his list right now, followed by Illinois and Baylor. And Mandarino, we're first on his list now as well. So 2 big targets there for us, as we also are looking at the offensive lineman here. Durant, we are 4th on his list. We can't do anything else currently for him. I'd love to be able to, I guess we could just say send the house. We already have that, but we can't do a hard sell or anything like that until he gets down to his top 5. Looking at the defensive side of things, Stack, we are currently still not even on the board for him. That's not what I'd like to see. I'm willing to throw Contact Family out there for him. Hook, we also got a brand new coaching upgrade here, so we're going to go ahead and just keep pouring in to our Tactician. We have several things we can do for receivers, for our blocking. I actually think we're going to continue to increase our mobility passing, so boost throws under pressure and break sack. Let's go ahead and hold that. We have 15 more points we can look at here. I think defensively, I really want our defensive players, our DBs, to have an increase, boost, spin, juke, and ball carrier. I think would be a nice thing to see. And for our running backs, boost, pass block, and run block for them would be a big thing. We have 5 more points left. Let's just go ahead and boost our O-line's ratings as well from pass block and impact block. We got a big game here on the docket. It is the Hogs at number 17 Oklahoma State, getting ready for an SEC Big 12 contest on the road. Big game atmosphere is all way I could describe this in Stillwater against number 17 Oklahoma State. We had a good week 1 in Fayetteville, but everything gets bigger, more difficult, a ranked team on the road. And we take on one of the biggest and best running backs in the nation, who is a Heisman candidate. A lot to overcome, but I think our Hogs may be up for the task, but it's all up really to this defensive front and our rushing attack, which needs to outpower what Oklahoma State can provide. Let's get it. 1st and 10 for the Hogs, and we're going to try to get our tight end involved early and often, if at all possible. We have an open target across midfield. He dropped it. Satanga dropped it. So 3rd and 5 for the Razorbacks here on their opening drive. We don't need it to stall out yet. We need to make sure this gets going. We're going to hit outside to Satanga, and again, the speed is a lot, and we're able to get the first. So 3rd and 9 for the Razorbacks. Oh no. And wow, nothing. So our offense had a pretty decent opening drive, but now it's all a matter of can we stop this running attack, and they're going to try to get it going early with him. Here he goes, getting outside. He breaks one, and it's an arm tackle. Oh my gosh. Wow. And not the start we're hoping for. Touchdown Cowboys. 2nd and 13, we're going to go a little inside zone and try to get something going with Jackson, and he's going to break through a couple, get down. It's a nice game. So 3rd and 5 for the Razorbacks. We need this conversion here desperately. And Dubinion's not there. We're going to go hurry up. We're going to go for it. Ooh, it's risky, I know, but we're going to do it anyways. Give me the push I need for Dubinion, and we got it. We got it. Easy. So we got a 3rd and 2 as we're 3:40 left in the quarter. Going to go a little jet touch pass here and see if we can get the edge. And we got the edge to Armstrong. Armstrong first down for the Hogs. And here we go, 1st and 10. I'm looking at you. Oh boy, I'm stepping up into the pocket. I may have a house call. No, I fumbled it. I pulled a KJ. No! Shades of KJ against A&M. I dove for the end zone and it did not pay off. Brad Spence came through and made a huge play there for the Razorbacks, and now we're sitting here in a good spot. 3rd and 11, and we're going to go inside zone handoff, and we're going to blow it up. He's over 100 yards now, though. So 2nd and 11, we're going to try to take a huge shot here. See if we can beat him off the line of scrimmage, and we have him on the inside, but we threw a bullet pass, and that was a mistake. If I lobbed that, it may be a different story. Fumble! Pick it up! Big man! No! I thought we had it. I thought we changed hands twice. Huge bad mistake there on my part. We're down right now. It is not a spot we want to be in. It is 2nd and 5, down 7-0. The ball is on their side of the 50, and we have a pick. It's Landon Jackson. Woo! The big man. Look at him go. And we trade takeaways. We'll take that one. A huge play for the Hog defense. Breathe life into us, fella. How about that? Landon Jackson stepping back into coverage, making that play right there. As we hit Haas for a short gain of 4. And this box is loaded up. You can see it. If we get separation here on this play action boot, we may have a huge play on our hands. And I don't like it, so I'm going to roll out of the pocket and pick up 4. 2nd and 6. We're going to hit this. Pick up the block. Woo, woo, whoa. Oh my goodness. Jackson's an absolute menace, ladies and gentlemen. What a run. So here we go. 3rd down and 2, excuse me. We need a big play here. Oh, we got a touchdown. We got a tutty. Boom, baby. Touchdown Hogs. Wide open in the end zone. That's Armstrong, I believe, on that one. And they just went on a corner blitz, it looked like, and we made them pay big time to try to tie this thing up. Landon Jackson now has 2 tackles, a pick as well. 3rd and 5 for this offense, and they're going to go in the run game, and here he is again. It's nothing, 4th down. So a 3rd and 12 for the Razorbacks, 3:40 remaining in the half here in a battle today, an absolute battle. And we got a wide open target there, but hit as I threw, and it's incomplete. So 2nd down and 11. Here we go. Watch the inside zone, nothing there. And wow, played behind us, played behind the zone, and I didn't drop back deep enough, I guess. And right now, they just have all the momentum on this offensive drive. They're moving down the field with ease. We need to get some pressure on them. They got a screen pass set up, and that's going to be a broken tackle for Gordon and a 1st down at the 10. We have got to take away that ball. That has got to be a touchback or a house call. Instead, now we're looking at it. They got it. I mean, they're going to make you pay. You give them a second chance. So they take the lead. 55 seconds left in this one before we hit the half. And we're going to try to get a seam by Stingan. He's got a seam, and he's got more turf in front. It's a foot race, and he may have just called the house back. It's now a touchdown. 14-all is going to be the score as Satenga takes it upon himself on the return. What a play. So a huge return ties this thing up and has shifted the dynamic of this game now here with seconds remaining in the first half as they go outside. Gonna pick up it. Oh my gosh, he just juked me out of my cleats. And that's a huge play. So now they're probably just going to run the ball, if I had to guess here. I have a feeling it's just going to be a run, get the ball moving, and we'll take that. Get the ball back with our opportunity. 1st down, here we go. Let's see if we can get something right here on this. And we hit Dubinion, and it is a foot race for Dubinion. He's across midfield, and that's a huge play. And that is not going to be good. Yep, I could have told you that from the get-go. Dadgum. 3rd and deep here for Oklahoma State. Got Clark back playing deep thirds, and they're going to hit the seam, and they have him wide open on the seam. 1st and 10, here they go again, and this time it's a touchdown. Wow, RPO action to perfection. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And a good run there. Taylor Green able to juke through a couple guys. I thought we completely botched that play, but it ended up paying out for us, so we'll take it. Let's try this wide receiver screen, see if we can get something to work for us. We got it. We got a block, and that may be it. House call for Tesla. What a play. Holy Hogs. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Hit the Heisman pose, bud. So 3rd and 4 for the Razorbacks. And watch underneath, and a pick through right at Slaughter. That's going to be a pick. Huge play for the Razorback defense as we take it over in their territory for an opportunity to take the lead. So our ball, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And we got the swing pass out. We got a block there. Jackson's out here doing his thing. 1st down. So 3rd and 1. Everybody on their feet here. They're playing inside protection on us. I'm going to hit that pocket. I'm going to hit the pocket and hit the... Oh! Down at the 1 is Taylor Green. Come on, guys. We've got to get in the end zone here. It's got to be it. I'm going to hit a zig right here. Can I hit a zig? I want the zig. Nope. Okay, here we go. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Nothing there. And it's going to be... Oh, no. We're rolling the dice with this. We're going for it, ladies and gents. After the quarter. And we actually thought about it a little bit more. I'm going to just take the easy points we can get. And we're going to take the... Are you serious? Okay, I got to completely rethink how I do kicking. 1st and 10, they're calling down on the safety here. They're going to go run right here with Gordon, and he has got pay dirt. My God. Touchdown, Cowboys. He's gashing us, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 6 for the Hogs. We're keeping this thing on the ground because that's really what's been working for us at this point. Make it 3rd and 2. And right now, Jackson's back in the game. Please give me a big run here, Jackson. Got a block. And we get the 1st down. Tried to lower the shoulder. Didn't work. And ladies and gentlemen, we are working this clock for better or for worse. And we're going to go inside right here to Jackson. He's going to pick up 5 more. And we've worn down this offense out here, as you see. Trying to look at power or what numbers we can. Here we go. We're going to hand it off, and Jackson Paydirt, touchdown Hogs. We are a point away from tying this thing up, baby. Clemson and App State. Look at that. App State up 10. Looking to pull off a normal, traditional upset against a ranked opponent early in the season. And play action here. They're going to go out wide, and nice play. Nice play. They are just gashing us, man. And the name of the game really for the Cowboys right now is work the clock and take care of the ball. We just need to make sure we can maybe try to force an issue, and they're going to actually get the touchdown. Wow. Off the slant and a broken tackle. Now here we go. We got to make some stuff happen here with this pass attack, which has not been great today. But we're going to get it down on the ground there with a little scramble. Going tempo here. And we got him up the middle. It's Wilson. Wilson hits the outside, and that is a first down. Huge play at the 2-minute warning. And really in this possession, it's boom or bust touchdown. We've got to get in the end zone. We've got to get it done now. Wide out, hit wide. No, threw a pick. Are you kidding me? Oh, in the most inopportune time, we threw it off his back shoulder instead of leading it. And that may be it, just due to the victory formation rules. We'll see. We'll see if we can get one stop. Safety? Oh my gosh, that could have been huge. My gosh. Second down and 11. Here we go. Watch that jet sweep right there. Watch up the middle. Nothing there. Last time out. It's 3rd and 9. We will get a chance to get the ball back if we get the stop here. But do they go on the ground to keep the clock rolling no matter what? I think they will. And he does. So no timeouts to stop the clock. We got a chance. We're going to receive this punt. We need a decent return, dude. Need a decent return. Nope. 40 seconds left. They're going to be playing deep zones on us all day, every day. Here we go. The crowd is amped on their feet. And we are rolling out of the pocket. Dadgummit. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got 15 seconds. Clock is stopped for that setment, the placement.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking for the end zone.
No, I threw another one. And that's ball game. Dadgum. 3rd pick, and it is ball game, and the Hogs drop a heartbreaker on the road. An unfortunate pass, and I mean, we had a couple of those in this game, but really it came down to a few turnovers, a few missed opportunities, and we couldn't stop the run game. And the Cowboys are going to walk away with a win on their home turf. And we've gotten a second player of the week in as many weeks. Landon Jackson, SEC Defensive Player of the Week, after 3 tackles for a loss, 5 tackles for a loss. Incredible outing from him. Unfortunately, the Hogs with the loss. We are now 1-1, getting ready for UAB back at home. Let's check in real quick on the recruiting board and see how things are going. Currently still have no extra hours or anything of that nature, so we're waiting to see how things go here with these quarterbacks right now. First on a couple of their list. Kroom, we are still first on his list, which is the big win for us, right? We were making sure once he narrows it down and we get to the pitch phase, that's going to be huge for us. So we have him locked in right now. That's looking good. We also have Medirino, or whatever his name is, locked in right now. Second on Huckabee. First on Tubbs. That's not bad. Durant, we are 3rd currently on his board, followed by Texas and Bama. Spencer, we are 1st currently on him. That's exciting. We have the 1 verbal commit. Stack, we're 1st. Hook, we're 1st. Crumpler, we're 1st. Bayless, we're 1st. So we're 1st on basically all the targets that are people from Arkansas in state. We're doing really well on. Alexander, we're 2nd on. Clowney, we are 1st right now by a landslide. Luck, first downs with him as well. So we're in a good spot recruiting wise. Hopefully we can keep that going. But right now we're going to get a couple coaching upgrades. We got 10 points that we can land into for our tactician. And after seeing some of the stuff that was going on last game, I really do think our let's see here, the run block and lead block, and also the offensive, like, pass, just shedding tackles in general, needs to be better for the D-line. We need to get to the quarterback more. And I think our run blocking and lead blocking needs to be better for our running back. So we're going to focus on those two right now for our upgrades, for our coach. Getting ready now, week 3. Before we do, taking a look here at some of the scores from last week. You see NC State took down Tennessee in a big upset there. A huge win for them, which is incredible. And there you see the look at the top 25 as Georgia #1. And you see A&M at 1-1, Kansas 1-1, Oklahoma 1-1. And no big surprises in there right now. Heisman watch through the first couple weeks is Will Howard leading the way, followed by Rourke, Skinner, Beck, and Preston Stone at SMU. So let's get into our third episode, game of the episode. It is the game of the week for the Hogs, taking on UAB at home. We're here. It's another overcast, rainy day out here in Fayetteville. We got the All Reds out and ready to go as we're back at home after a tough loss against Oklahoma State, but we're looking to right the wrong and complete this game and be 2-1 following today's first episode of our college football 25 Dynasty with these Razorbacks. But let's get it going here in the rain. Hogs and Blazers from Fayetteville. And here we are taking on the Blazers. See what we can do. Got the read option offense out here. We're going to go hold, and we're going to keep that, and we're going to go with a big run for Taylor Green. He's going to pick up a first and then some, 14 yards. And we know our style of football is pound it down your throat style of physicality in football. So we're going to keep that going here against these Blazers as we get the midfield, 19 yards from Jackson. So a strong drive to start for the Hogs down at the 32. Hit this touch pass, see if we can get a block or two, and we may be calling the Hogs early from Fayetteville. Tesla breaks one, fumbles, and it's taken over by the Blazers. A huge hit off the sideline. And the turnover bug continues to follow us down to Fayetteville as the crowd is shooketh. So the turnover bug continues, and here we go. UAB pick, give me that. It's Robinson, and we're just going to call a house call right now. Touchdown Razorbacks. Pick 6 for the Razorbacks, 24 yards out from Marquise Robinson. Lucky number 13 puts the Hogs on top early. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They are getting after it. I think the defense, yes, they jumped. Offensive false start. Back them up, make them kick a field goal, sir. We're going to hit the bubble here. Perfection. Spin. Hurdle. What a play. Satanga. Highlight reel machine. Flip it. Oh my goodness. What a play from Satanga. 1st and 10 Hogs. Touchdown. Incomplete. Never mind. Actually, they're going to review this, it looks like. Yeah, that's a touchdown. No doubt. They review it and they overturn it. So I thought I was going crazy for a second. It's a touchdown, Hogs, and we're up by 11, just like that. So the Hogs are hungry after that loss back in week 2 on the road. They've come out with firepower on both sides of the football so far today. They're going with a double reverse handoff. They pick up 8 on that. Wow. We're just going to flood the line here. This running back is absolutely gassed, but they're going to hit the bubble. They have him out perfectly, and that's a first down. This tempo offense is killing us right now. We are gassed on this field right now. We can't do anything about it, but we get the football on the turf. It's picked up. Oh, it's a sack of loss of 8. 3rd and 18 for the Blazers. Ball at the 48-yard line. Landon Jackson getting the inside position, and it's a fumble. Landon Jackson picks it up, and it's going to be a takeaway. The Hogs continue to run wild here at home. So we're inside a minute remaining here in quarter 1. 14-3 Razorbacks. First down ball at the 23. And we're going to hit inside. Jackson going to get the stiff arm off. He breaks through, and it's down at the 3. 1st and goal. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go with a power O. All your blockers get in the end zone. Jackson, touchdown Hogs. And they're rolling here at home in the rain. We're going to go right up the gut with it. It's a read option. We tackle him in the backfield. Loss of 4. And we're going to take that ball. Nice play from Spence, having himself a game. Tango back to return this thing for the Hogs. We'll take it from our 19-ish. And we're going to see if anything. No, it's a fumble. We put it on the ground. No. It's a scoop and score. I should have just called a fair catch. First down Hogs. Here we go. And we're going to hand it off at the middle. And Jackson again, juking, jiving, and weaving all the way down. It's 86 yards on the day already. So 3rd and 19 after that huge sack. And we may have a guy beat. Touchdown! Wow! He beat him one-on-one coverage. We drop it right in the basket. And the Hogs will expand upon the lead here in the rain. 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 ball at the 18-yard line, as well as we have a wide open. Oh, bullet pass. Got to lob that a little bit more. 1st and goal now. And just do your thing, dude. Do your thing. Touchdown Razorbacks. Taylor Green in the end zone. He can throw, he can run, and the Hogs can score to grow the lead here in this dominant first half against UAB. 3rd and 3 for the Blazers. Ball at the 47-yard line. Nothing there. They're taking a deep shot, and pick from Braxton. Down at the 1. Woo, baby, let's go. So we'll take the clock where we had it. 10-mile-per-hour winds in our face. Man, that's going to be...
And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash.
Please, squeeze through. Good. We finally get a field goal to go, fellas. Finally. All right, ladies and gentlemen, second half, we got the ball. I threw in some backups just to see what they can do, as we're just going to see what the future of hog ball looks like out here. We're going to throw this one away because there's nothing there. All right, 3rd and 8. Let's see what the backups can do. Oh, we're going to take off. I got a blocker right here, and that may be a huge play. Singleton, be a hero. No. We fumbled it, but thankfully we fall on top. Singleton a little cold right now, it says right there after the fumble, and things not particularly going amazing for him. We're going to go underneath to Anthony, who's got a little bit of an ability, it shows. So 2nd and goal for the Hogs here, and we're just going to try to walk this thing in literally with Singleton, and touchdown Razorbacks. It's all Hogs. We can do it at home here against these lackluster teams a little bit. But we got SEC play coming up soon. Let's go ahead and see what the final result of this one is. So it's a dominant victory for the Razorbacks, 55-10. The home turf is being protected. We're playing well so far. I mean, we've had a good year. I mean, the game against Oklahoma State that we did lose wasn't great. Taylor Green played a great game for us today, 267 through the air, 2 touchdowns, a 76% completion percentage is solid as it gets. But just a really good game overall from this team. As we conclude today's episode, let's take a look at what we got coming up here in just the next episode as we get ready for some tough competition ahead for these Hogs. And we've gotten another SEC Defensive Player of the Week. This time it is Anton Jukai. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I apologize. 6 tackles at the line of scrimmage. It says right there, 4 for a loss and 2 sacks. What a week for him. And for our Hogs, he also got Defensive Player of the Week nationally. What the Hogs have we've really overstepped, I think, some of the expectations. But next episode, ladies and gentlemen, looking at the team schedule ahead, we get ready for some tough competition as we get ready for Auburn, A&M, and Tennessee, all coming in next episode. So if you don't want to miss it, subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss out. As we finish things up, you see Arizona defeated Kansas State to move on to number 10 in the nation. And here is your top 25 as we head in to week 4 next episode. It's a wild, crazy picture here. I'm having a blast with the series. If you enjoyed, hit that thumbs up, comment below with your thoughts. Keep tuned here for more. Stay safe, God bless. We'll see you back in the next.